For our first example, we are discussing about problem A, number 1. So we are tasked to simplify this algebraic expression. To be able to do that, we have to combine like terms. And first, of course, we have to remove this parenthesis first. Okay, so let's start. First, we have to copy the rest of the expression that does not involve the parenthesis. So we write 4y squared x, okay? And then we distribute now negative 2x squared. Take note that we are carrying the negative sign. So we write negative 2x squared multiplied with y. That's the first term. And then multiply again negative 2x squared with the second term positive 3. So we write 3. For the rest of the terms, we just copy them. Plus 5yx squared minus 3x squared. Okay, so we now follow GEMDAS, and since we have multiplication here, we will perform that first. For the rest, still copy 4y squared x, and then now we multiply. Okay, let's separate them here. We have negative 2x squared times y. So how do we multiply them? Ma'am, we don't have any similar terms or variables rather. How do we do this? So you multiply. To multiply this one, you multiply the numerical coefficient, that's negative 2, and ma'am, wala namang numerical or number here. So what do we multiply with negative 2? Is it 0? No. You multiply it with the imaginary. Okay, I say imaginary because you can't see it, but it's there. Okay, you can see it, but it's there. It's 1. So if you don't see a numerical coefficient, that's automatic. It's 1. Exponents, the same. If walang nakalagay na exponent, it's also 1. So going back, to multiply this one, you multiply the numbers or the numerical coefficient negative 2, and for y, that's 1. So negative 2 times 1, negative 2. After that, you copy each unique variable. So what are the unique variables here? So we have two variables, x and y. So you write them, x and y. After that, you copy the exponents of the variables. Okay? So if there are more than one variable na x, let's say x squared, meron pa ditong x raised to 1, then you add their exponents. Pero since we only have one x variable here, then we simply copy the exponent of x, and that's 2. Same goes for y, that's 1. Or we can leave it as blank because automatic na nga na may 1 here. So we copy this answer. So this is the product of negative 2x squared y. Okay, so we copy that one here, negative 2x squared y. We do the same thing here for our second term that we need to multiply. So we multiply again the numerical coefficients, that's negative 2, and this time we have 3. So you multiply negative 2 times 3, you still get a negative answer, that's negative 6. And then, you copy again each unique variables. So, you have x, and since 3 does not have any variables, then you just write x, kasi that's the only variable. And then, like earlier, we just copy the exponent of that variable. Since there are no other x variables here in our first and our second terms. So, we just have square here. So, this is the product of negative 2x squared times 3. For the rest, again, copy. So, that's plus 5yx squared minus 3x squared. Now, we can finally combine like terms. We identify it first. So, look carefully. The exponents of each variable should be the same, and the variables should be the same as well. So, basically, that's the same literal coefficient. So, let's first look at the first term. Any like terms with the first term? Squared y, none. So, let's move on to our next term. Negative 2, x squared y. Do we have any other x squared y? So, this is x squared y. Any other x squared y? Here, we have another x squared y. Okay, as you can notice, the order of the variables are different kasi here nauna si x squared, here naman nauna si y. So it doesn't matter because this is multiplication and we have commutative property, right? So meaning pag 5 times 2 is equal pa rin yan sa 2 times 5. Same goes sa variable. It's like saying x times y equals to y times x. Okay? So they are the same. They are like terms. Okay? And again, the numerical coefficient may vary. So okay lang yan. So we can combine them, and let's now proceed to our next term. We have negative 6x squared, and we have another x squared here. So we can combine these two. Okay, so we are done going through all of the terms. We can now combine the like terms that we were able to identify. For this one, since it's unique, you just copy it. No need to combine it with the rest. So that's 4y squared x. And then combine the next term. So we have negative 2. Simply add or subtract their numerical coefficient. So that's negative 2 plus 5. You get positive 3. And then copy the literal coefficient. Again, copy. Do not multiply. Copy lang. Copy. So we have x squared y. After that, we proceed to our next. So we're done with this. And we go to our last term. We have negative 6x squared minus 3x squared. So again, we add their numerical coefficients, which are negative 6 plus negative 3, and we get a negative 9. And then copy the variable x squared. Okay, so we're able to simplify. Now we are done. And if you are asked again to arrange your answer in descending degree, then let's do that. So let's first get the degree of each term. Degree of the first term, you have y squared x. Okay, so the degree of this one is 3 because you just add the exponents of the variables. That's 2 plus, you can see, but you have here 1. So that's 3. For the second term, you have 2 here again for x. For y, you have 1. So that's still 3. And for the last term, you have an exponent of 2. So that's the degree. It's 2. As you can see, it's in descending degree already. So this is the final answer. Okay, so that's the final answer. And take note, they have similar degrees, so you can interchange them and your answer is still correct. Okay, so that's the final answer.